Sylvie Darkness gave name to Reine Du Rien with the sole intention of using her extensive powers to undo a recurring hazard committed by her ancestor. This video will take you on the life journey of a mutant bred only as a deadly weapon ever since her childhood. How Reine Du Rien carried on her mother's legacy after her death was awe-inspiring. The sad reality of her life, devoid of parental affection, and how she was raised to make a solitary goal as her life agenda while growing up will leave you feeling deep pity for her. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Origin of Reine Du Rien. On Earth TRN 758, Logan came across a French sorceress named Marie Darkness in World War II when she and her daughter were held captive by Nazi forces. Logan, aka Wolverine, was fighting as a member of the Canadian troops in a captured France by the German armed forces. Marie Darkness summoned a beast known as the Truth, using her knowledge of dark magic upon seeing her daughter getting tortured at the hands of the Nazis. The dark energies discharged during the dark rituals performed by Marie to convoke the evil creature got widely decimated through the air and killed everyone except Wolverine. A pool of dead Canadian and German soldiers was lying on the battlefield. As the demon teleported from his dwelling place of the satanic hell to the living realm, Wolverine immediately stabbed it in the chest using his razor-sharp claws. On witnessing the utterly catastrophic circumstances, Marie started directing all her magic towards the goal of sending the demon back to the abyss. Ultimately, Marie sacrificed herself in banishing the monster to the dark corners of hell as she got utterly drained of her life essence. At death's door, she warned about the demon cycle of resurrection every 10 years and expressed that only a Darkness would successfully overpower it. And since Wolverine was also present when the devil was summoned on Earth, he became a part of the curse along with the clan Darkness. So, Marie requested Wolverine to protect her daughter Sylvie and help her fight the monster in the forthcoming years. And sticking to his promise, Wolverine accompanied Sylvie every decade in combat with the Truth to ensure her safety. The demon, the Truth, emerged in China when the Yangtze River flooded the entire country in 1954. Sylvie transported Wolverine to its location and overdrew the demonic entity through united efforts. On its subsequent appearance in Nevada, the two were involved in a brawl with the demon amidst a nuclear blast. Using her magic, Sylvie generated a protective layer around them to survive the explosion and drove the Truth back to hell via the portal he had come. Sylvie's magical ancestral clan of sorcerers pressurized her to bear a child with Wolverine in order to use their immensely powerful child as the ultimate weapon in destroying the Truth. So, Sylvie eventually lured Wolverine and ended up getting pregnant. Later, when the evil creature again turned up in Pakistan during the Bola cyclone in 1970, a tsunami was also approaching to engulf the entire village. To tackle both the natural calamity alongside the horrible monster, Sylvie and Wolverine divided their tasks and segregated. Sylvie dealt with the Truth as Wolverine headed to save the locals from the tsunami. She brilliantly retaliated against the demon's attacks and shoved it through the gateway to hell. But as Sylvie looked aside for a moment, the Truth extended his hands through the portal and wounded her stomach, ultimately dragging her inside the hell along with it. Although Sylvie's daughter, Reine Du Rien, survived the fatal incident as she was left behind, Wolverine was totally unaware of her existence. Wolverine searched for Sylvie's family to help them defeat the Truth in the next decade, but her family parted ways with him. They hid his daughter, Reine Du Rien, as they wanted to save the world on their own, utilizing her powers. Reine Du Rien's encounter with her father, Wolverine. Following a span of 10 years after the previous encounter with the Truth, Wolverine sought the help of Talisman, an ally of the X-Men, to construct an alarm system using his magical powers. It would raise an alert upon detecting the arrival of the demon named the Truth on their land. In 1995, when Talisman sensed the beast's presence on Earth, she teleported along with Wolverine and the X-Men to its location. They discovered the evil entity terrorizing the already distressed Caribbean population due to the eruption of a volcano. Cyclops, the leader of the X-Men, got killed as the team proceeded to kill the demon. Since Talisman was unaware of the appropriate spell to banish the truth back to hell, the unprepared team struggled a lot, although Wolverine and Sylvie's daughter, Reine Du Rien, reached the place of utter chaos and expelled it back to the Inferno. Storm and Talisman got slayed by the demon. On seeing the unknown girl efficiently opening a portal and kicking the monster back to its realm using her magical powers, Wolverine recognized her as his daughter. But before Wolverine was able to talk to her, she vanished abruptly. Wolverine then extensively looked for his daughter, Reine, in the following decade and a half. Finally, he bumped into Reine while combating the truth again during the Mumbai 2611 attacks. When Wolverine approached her, initially she assumed him to be an enemy, but gradually calmed down. Reine introduced herself to Wolverine as Sylvie's daughter and refused to accept him as her father. She elaborated on how she had been tutored to make the sole objective of her life hunting down the menace that her grandmother had created. Reine revealed that she was given birth only to become the critical tool in demolishing the demon named the Truth. Her name Rien, provided by her clan, which meant nothing, proved how she was devoid of family warmth. Reine Du Rien teamed up with her father, Wolverine. Feeling empathetic toward his daughter's condition, Wolverine sought to free Reine Du Rien from her parents' curse of fighting the monster every decade. Wolverine then devised a plan of teleporting to the depths of hell along with Reine to conquer the truth with their combined efforts by ending its cycle of revival once and for all. They then extended their retractable claws and leaned on each other as they hoped to finally be free of the recurring terror. Rien opened a gateway to hell using her mystical powers and entered the dimension with her father's company. After fighting several evil creatures, they found Sylvie, who disclosed being tormented by the truth for eons. On explaining her mission to her, Sylvie immediately disapproved of their plan of attempting to kill the demon, particularly in his residence, Hell. She further revealed that the truth was immortal and could not be permanently destroyed. Sylvie explained that the demon's name, the Truth, translated to the fact that everything perishes in the end except the truth, reflecting the demon's true nature. As soon as the Truth spotted the trio and stepped forward to kill them, Sylvie and her daughter Reine merged their powers and caused an explosion that temporarily bewildered the demon. As the Truth was lost in a daze, Sylvie took Rien and Wolverine to a spot in hell known as the Hell of Many Doors. It was comprised of numerous doorways, each leading to a memory of Sylvie's past, including her times of torture by the Truth in hell. In order to escape from hell, Rien asked Sylvie to open any of the doors and venture into her past timeline. Wolverine suggested that Sylvia open the door through which they could go back to the time when Sylvia and Wolverine encountered each other for the first time during World War II. As Rien and her mother tried to open the door, Wolverine kept the demon busy by fighting him, but Wolverine got heavily injured by losing his left arm as the Truth overwhelmed him with his strength. Meanwhile, Rien and Sylvie succeeded in opening the door, and all of them were transported to the time of World War II. Upon entering the past timeline, the Truth stumbled onto its past version, which got agitated about its eternal shelf life. Annoyed with such a revelation, the Truth of the past started a brawl with its future self. While the two versions of the Truth came to blows, Sylvie and her grandmother, Marie Diarkness of the previous timeline, imprisoned the two demons in a cage by casting a spell. The two monsters, alongside Sylvie and Wolverine, turned inanimate into stones as soon as the magical spell was completed. Wolverine and Sylvie stayed back to ensure the demons were not released and resurrected. As the hazard of the Truth got over, Rien embraced the past version of her father, Wolverine, as she disclosed her identity to him. How powerful was Reine Du Rien? Like her father, Wolverine, Reine Du Rien was a mutant who inherited astonishing mystical capabilities from her mother alongside Wolverine's great powers. Due to her upbringing, Reine Du Rien was unfriendly and cold. Her regenerative healing properties naturally healed her from several injuries. Be it a badly wounded organ or tissue, her body restored its health within seconds. The rate of recovery was proportional to the severity of her injury. Her resilience to physical damage minimized her aging rate, enabling her to stay sturdy for an extended period of time. Reine Du Rien's exponential stamina exempted her from physical strain by reducing the accumulation of toxins causing fatigue in the body, making her highly durable. unstoppable. The incredible ability to overcome physical exhaustion and fight tirelessly consecutively for days made Reine Du Rien a tough nut to crack. Reine had sharp, retractable claws similar to her father's and was also capable of radiating a blue glow from them. Her pointy claws were attached to her forearm, which she could unsheath to cut through anything in defense or knock down her enemies. Reine could pierce through a large variety of substances and flesh, leaving her opponents in excruciating pain as she tore them apart. She even had the potential to amplify her claws' piercing power with the help of elemental magic spells that she learned under the guidance of Mother Earth, Gaia. By absorbing the constituents of nature and transferring their energies to her claws, Reine could possess the power of Earth Claws, Fire Claws, Wind Claws, and Water Claws. Reine's tremendously sharp senses bore a resemblance to certain animals having excellent predatory skills. This quality granted her superb tracking skills, proving her to be an expert hunter. She was adept in witchcraft owing to her sorceress lineage. Her maternal ancestors, being a part of the clan Diarkness, made her efficient at opening portals to the dark and gloomy Tartarus. She could easily contact and take aid from divine sources of power like Gaia to magnify her supernatural abilities that boosted her moves while attacking. Reine's protection skills helped her pull through amidst terribly dangerous conditions, making her supremely powerful. Reine's vigorous training made her highly competent in warfare, and being a dexterous warrior helped her gain the upper hand when magic did little help. Her unfaltering dedication and strong willpower toward completing her mission proved her a dangerous adversary. Marvelous verdict. Reine Du Rien's vast knowledge of magic and her proficiency in occult practices, combined with her self-healing property, show light on her status as an immortal. Considering Wolverine's growing concern about the safety of the mutant kingdom of Krakoa because of several predictions of its extinction with the advent of time, leaves us with possibilities of his daughter Reine Du Rien's comeback. To safeguard the mutant island from potential danger, Marvel might reintroduce Reine Du Rien, serving as a lethal weapon for its protection. It would be fascinating to watch Reine Du Rien's take on ensuring the longevity of the mutant nation. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.